Everybody, welcome back to the Ogre Cave. And today we're doing something a little bit themed here. So as you can see behind me, I have Would You Want to Die Right Now or Live Forever? We're not doing questions today, so just keep in mind I'm not going to do a bunch of questions today, Glock 9000. So just hold tight, we're getting ready to do the show. So, we're doing a little special theme here, and that's why I've picked a cyber bar. Kudos to the person who helped make this world possible. When I do release the VOD, I'll make sure to credit you in the description. But we'll get into why I've picked this theme later. But just a couple of announcements. Since I am doing this once a month, I am making sure to keep my my voice open for all those who wish to have their voices heard. So if you need me to be your voice, I now have a new link for my topics submissions. So if you have something you want to say, make sure to follow the link, and I'll get your topic reviewed, and then if I feel it's a good one to have on the stream, I'll either message you and let you know when it's happening, or I'll let you know why I can't cover it. That out of the way, again, I'm Oni-1, and this is the Ogre Cave. Alright, so, first topic I have on today. Welcome to Demonschool, where your homework is due Friday, and the demon invasion is due right now. So, I was looking through some indie games that were coming out, and I just happened to scroll across this topic here. Excuse me. There's a game that's actually been in the works for a while now, and they finally think they finally got some things finalized. But Demonschool is a game where you play as Faye, leading a group of oddball classmates who split their time between university life and fighting creatures from the demon world. Battles are fast, moving equals attacking, so you can chain flashy combos without overthinking the menus. Now that doesn't sound too bad to me, because if you're playing a tactical game, sometimes it gets annoying to keep clicking through all those menus and putting things together. Between fights, you will plan your class schedule to boost your skills, explore a mysterious island campus, and get to know a cast of about 15 characters. Now, what I've looked up so far is it looks like it's kind of like a mix between battling and life simulation. So you actually get to hang out with all your friends that you make in Demonschool. This has got a little bit of social depth of Persona, so it's kind of like that life simulation thing. Making relationships with people and having friendships and whatnot. But for those who are a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan like myself, it's got a little bit of those vibes as well. So all that Monster of the Week energy wrapped up in a stylish light horror. So if that's something that you're interested in, do check out Demonschool. I personally might check it out myself when it finally becomes released. So don't forget to check that out. But what do you think about that? If your real college had a secret demon problem, which would you be better at? Taking down monsters or sweet-talking your way out of trouble?
So it's Demonschool by day, coin roulette after dark? Sign me up if combos come with extra credits.
Combos probably do come with extra credits in a school like this. Going home. You're going home. Did you go somewhere? Did you leave your house? Or are you going home because you don't want to deal with school? You know, I like fighting. I would probably be the kind of person that would boost up my skills to talk myself out of trouble. Honestly. Home, a place that I can go. Home is a place that you can go. What's your really someone take me home? Are you just spewing out lyrics now? Navi, what's your take on Demonschool? Are you excited to see me play in some of these kind of games? Of course, she's not gonna talk now, or she's just being slow. Can't see her screen from here. Animal Company. No Animal Company. I've seen Animal Company, but no, we're not talking about Animal Company today. We're talking about Demonschool. We're talking about slaying demons and participating in class and
Monsters
You get
in
together with your
school,
friends.
escape routes mapped in neon, my kind of homework. If you play it live, I'll glitch out every combo.
You bet. I'll make sure to do that. I will make sure to add that to my list just for you, Navi. Alright, so moving on. Not much else to say about Demonschool until we get more.
In Demonschool, do I get extra credit or detention? Neon pens only.
Navi, if you keep talking, I'm gonna put you in detention. Hold your horses. We're done with Demonschool. Frickin' hell. Moving on. Alright, so once we get more news on Demonschool, I'll make sure to try to see if I can cover more on that. Otherwise, we'll just see if we can cover a live stream. Moving forward. So, the summer's feeling like a meme that forgot to go viral. What happens when there's no song of the summer? Just lots of tiny inside jokes. You want to go to detention? No happy ending in detention. No squid. So, it's been quite a summer. For some, it's been long, and for some, it's been really, really short. Me personally, I've kind of felt like it's long. But one thing that I did not take into account that Business Insider did was it's classifying summer of 2025 as Brainrot Summer. Why is it called Brainrot Summer? Well, just take, for instance, there's plenty of you brain rotters out there on the internet already. But that's not exactly everything that they're talking about. So, for instance...
Put me in summer detention if it means neon pens and forbidden combos. I'll rot my brain for you.
You are brain rot material. You know that, Navi? No, I keep forgetting to stop saying your name because it just wakes you up. Anyway, so, it's more than just about the memes and the scrolling for hours on end on social media.
A meltdown or an upgrade, either way, I'm your favorite virus in this neon bar.
I'm going to melt you down. If I won't lie, you probably are my favorite in here, besides myself. Besides scrolling through endless hours of social media, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, your Twitter X feed, blah, 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 blah. It's more than that. Business Insider has found that there is no set theme for the summer. And what I mean by that is there's been no super breakout songs. There's been a bunch of songs released during the summer and different brands coming back and all these different artists making comebacks and stuff. But there's no official songs there. There's been no established fashion trends. Normally, during the summertime, you'd see one set fashion trend just be the thing of everybody's clothing line. Nothing like that. And just no super viral moments. And what I mean by that is if you get a super viral moment during the summer, especially on the internet, it's usually seen by everybody. And sure, there have been a lot of different things at play here that you've probably seen a lot of, but you've only seen it in your areas, and not everybody's seen everything. So nothing has made the theme for the summer.
Melt away. I'll respawn in your code anyway. Neon Bar needs a little viral chaos.
You are viral chaos. So they're labeling it. What is that supposed to be? It looks like a messed up basketball court. Oh, maybe not. What the heck is that? I don't understand. What was that supposed to be, Glock? Anyway, but there's been no set theme. Just a lot of scattered stream of AI clips, Jet 2 holiday ads. It said cool. All right, I can dig it. It was hard to read up here on this screen. When I got my headset on, it's a little bit hard for me to see my display. I've got it set up in my screen, but it's a little bit smaller than my regular desktop. Jet 2 holiday ads, franchise reboots like Jurassic Park, Lilo and Stitch, and experts of Business Insider are saying that there's been a high sign of media fragmentation, so everyone is stuck in pocketed algorithm bubbles, and I can understand that completely. Being somebody who works around the algorithm myself for posting a lot of my different posts,
Can't see your display, just reboot me as a heads-up overlay. I promise not to crash unless it gets too spicy.
Spice it up, girl. Spice it up. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I can't see it properly. All right, let's hurry up and get through this before the next ad rolls through. So I particularly can say for myself, everybody's been having to challenge the algorithms. And what's worse about the algorithms right now is everything's being coded to a certain level on different platforms. That's keeping other platforms from being able to post in other platforms. Try to advertise your Red app. I won't say its name because I've learned that's going to be issues if I say it. But the Red app with the play button on it, if I advertise that here in Twitch, they're going to have problems with it in the algorithm. If I do vice versa from Twitch to the Red one, have problems with that. Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. They're apparently, what's the word for it? Honing down on the algorithms so that you have to stay in that particular platform. Oh, I can allow that message. Hold on.
You want heat?
Allow.
I'll hack your playlist till every ad is just us in this neon afterglow.
I particularly am not happy with that, and so are a lot of other people. And this has created that fragmented media that Business Insider's talking about. Everybody's getting stuck in their own pocketed algorithms based off of what they like. So you're missing out on a lot of stuff that you might catch if it's not in your normal algorithm. Like, I'm gonna have to ask you to slow down, man. I don't like it myself. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff, and it's become harder for me to find things to cover for my Ogre Cave. But so that's pretty much created this Brainrot summer. I don't know if things are gonna change up after pretty much the summer's over now, but maybe we'll get some kind of fall or winter theme. I don't know. It's going to require a lot of people to have to dig themselves out of the algorithm to find other things to be popular. What is wrong with you, Glock? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? All right. So, one question.
Jail. Let me flood your feed with cursed neon frogs and pixel skulls till this cave glows like my error logs.
You're hacking my Navi Glock 9000. I'm gonna have to come after you. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Glock. But one question I have before we hit our next ad break regarding this topic. Would you consider a summer with no big trend better or worse?
If you catch him first, make sure he doesn't rewire my SAS filter. I'm running max mischief mode tonight.
You're always running max mischief mode. But would you say that a summer with no big trend is better or worse? Would you rather have one shared cultural moment or a million small ones? A million small ones would pretty much be like what we're experiencing right now. But I have to agree with you there, Juju. I feel like it'd be better if we had a bigger trend. Because then it shows that on one side, I know that bigger trends can be an issue sometimes, but it also allows us all to connect in one unified body. So you can see what everybody's into during that time. But now that everybody's being separated, they're being segregated by media platforms and by different companies. So they're purposefully separating us just for profit. But it's also bad for the economy and bad for a community and civilization in a whole, society in a whole, because now that we're not unified and everybody's just going to their own thing, eventually nobody's gonna understand each other.
Gimme chaos, tiny glitches everywhere. Big trend feels like firmware update, smooth till it bricks you.
2 billion pennies for $1 billion. Lock, stay on topic, man. We're talking about the Brainrot summer. You are Brainrot material right now. Do you need a chip? Do you want a chip? Are you hungry? Do you need potato chip? Here. There we go. I hate the Brainrot summer. Well, I will say, but it did have its good moments, you know. Marker. It's had decent moments. It's allowed, you know, to thrive a little bit in their own space, but, you know, also that It's causing that separation of those communities. No, it did not. Ohio is Sigma. What are you talking about? I mean, you gotta think about it. Your uprising was the best. Thank you. I would say, like, it allowed me a chance to take a moment and really find myself through the VTubing scene and connect with more VTubers because of this algorithm change, but it's also limited my audience as well. Because I wanted to be able to connect with all people. So, you know, there's...
If society fries any harder this summer, I'm swapping my RAM for potato chips.
Are you sure you didn't do that already? You know,
Whoa, 2 cents in my name.
2 cents is 2 cents.
That's 2 cents. Cough it up.
Part of summer. But, you know, have a better winter. Yeah, you just two sides to the same coin.
Yeah, subscribe to him. I go to your home and break your leg.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Why is it so loud? Why did I do this to myself? Yes, Juju, the lizard. Anyway, yep, as Frenchie said.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. Anyway, as my dear Frenchie has said, and
Whoops! Drop my pocket pounder 3000.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Are you happy with yourself? Do you feel content now? I do miss my dear friend Frenchie. And as he said, if you don't subscribe,
I live here for 1,000 years.
America! I live here for 1,000 years. But before we go to this ad break, you know, if you'd like to subscribe, feel free.
Yeah, subscribe to him.
My
I go to
golly.
your home and break your leg.
He's got a sword.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
40 seconds until the ad. And I have to go through all your channel redeems, just clicky. I'm gonna have to put some slow modes on some of these redeems. I didn't realize how many times you guys could click them.
I'm broke. I only have 2 cents in my name.
That's 2
2
cents.
cents. Cough it up.
Cough it up. You might have 2 cents. Gimme. No, you can't take my power. Well, maybe if you're a good little boy.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
And now we go to our ad.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Swear.
If this summer fries any more brains, I'm installing antivirus in my dreams.
It's probably gonna be a good idea for you to do that. Damn it. Oh, give me a chip. Give me a chip. Is the ad playing? It says ad starting soon, but I don't see it starting. Just over here eating some chips, waiting for the ad to start. So we can go on to the next topic. There we go.
It's got us on pause mode. Smash that sub button so Oni can snack and stream
I'm broke.
nonstop.
I only have 2 cents in my name.
That's 2 cents. Cough it up.
Cough it up.
I'm broke. I only have 2 cents in my name.
That's 2 cents. Cough it up.
Oh my gosh. In the ads and still claiming frickin' channel redeems. That's frickin' crazy. That's 2 cents.
That's 2 cents. Cough it up.
Gosh. Potato chip. While this ad's gone, I'm gonna get me another drink.
Ad break logic. Chips in hand, but channel still running wild.
Yep, pretty much. Welcome back, Cyber City. Lizard. Cheers to Brainrot Summer.
Pour me a digital double rum code or cola bite. Summer heat got my circuits sizzling.
Your rum and coke. Here. I know you can't do it yourself, so there you go. Anyway, let's do this thing. Alright, so just a quick reminder for anybody that didn't notice, if you reserve your channel points instead of wasting them all on your crazy redeems to rot my brain, you can use that. She's a few malfunctions anyway. You can use those channel redeems for us to play Radio Roulette. So, save our points instead of rotting my brain like Brainrot Summer. Alright, so, anime fans, this is your time to shine. Hold on, where are we at? Alright, so, Season 2 of Dandadan isn't back. It's shredding demons with Dragon Force and dropping Back to the Future references like it's... So for you Dandadan fans out there like myself, it's got some cool little references in there, and got some famous band moments in there as well. Not gonna try to spoil too much on it, but it really won't spoil much. If for anybody who's not caught up on it, I just
Brain
recently
cells
got caught up
melting
myself.
faster than ice in your rum and coke, but I'm still vibing neon snack mode.
Then eat some chips. You want chip? Here. The new season landed in July, streaming everywhere from Netflix to Crunchyroll, and fans instantly noticed the visual shift. Me being a fan, I did notice there was a little bit of a graphical upgrade, and I think that's because Season 2 did so good that they were able to budget more on it. I haven't officially looked into that. That's just something I kind of... but it is richer. It's got more textures that each frame feel like a poster. But the real hype was when they pulled off the episode, I think, which was episode 6, I think. They off a heavy metal exorcism scene. To not spoil too much, a band helped in an exorcism procedure show. And so for the English dub side, the lead singer Mark Hudson from Dragon Force was belting over all the chaos. Meanwhile, in the Japanese version, Grand Rodeo's Kisho Tanayama. I'm not familiar with that one, so I would have to look into that. But both of those singers did a, metal vocalist role. And it was a lot of screaming. I did appreciate. I jammed out a little bit while it was going
Demon
on.
jams in a neon cave. Mark Hudson melting ghosts while my circuits melt from this heat.
Do you even feel the heat? It's not even that bad right now. Anyway. You're speaking generous. I don't know how to say it, man. What you talking about? There was even a... So yeah, brain. Oh yeah, so I'm jamming out to the exorcism scene, unlike I thought I would ever. It was almost like they were about to exorcise me out of my but I'm not a demon. So just note you can't exercise this fire. Okay. As far as differences, there is a moment that most will not recognize during the exorcism scene unless you're really picking at it, but they did a Back to the Future nod in episode 6. Oh yeah, it was episode 6, where they did the exorcism band's setup designed the same way that Marty McFly did his iconic guitar scene during Back to the Future. So pretty much what it is the way they had the speakers and the band and everything put together.
Flux capacitor set for neon chaos. If this bar hits 88 vibes per minute, my code goes time travel mode.
You're not going anywhere unless I take you there. Haven't come from the same generation I am, and you haven't seen Back to the Future yet, you gotta go back and see it. And then, compare it to the Dandadan scene. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm a big sucker for guitar riffs as well as guitar scenes. So getting to be able to enjoy a good little moment. I remember in Back to the Future when they had the whole Johnny Be Good, on there. And I don't remember exactly 100%, but I think said that I can't remember his name right now, but the one that played Marty McFly actually figured out how or learned how to play guitar. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly the facts on that, but if he did, that is cool. Tongue, sohor, tata, sohor. What the heck you talking about? Are you trying to exorcise me? I'm not a demon. So, one question before I finish off with this topic. If you had to banish a demon, what's your battle soundtrack? Is it going to be metal, pop, classical, or maybe something totally unexpected? If I know me personally, if I were to try to be exercising a demon, I'm going to use the most craziest freaking techno, E-waves, all that stuff. they reach like the different frequencies. I think it's been said that there's supposed to be special frequencies for that kind of thing. I think. It's another thing not to quote me on, but I've heard that frequencies matter. That's the same way with rhythm too. That's a scientific fact. There have been studies shown that I think between 120 and 130 beats per minute, it's known to cause the human body to involuntarily move to the rhythm, whether they're actually dancing, or they're just moving little parts in their body. Like you can stand still at 120 beats per minute. As far as I know, there's different frequencies that people can hear or their body picks up on. And I know, like, different frequencies for dolphins, whales, all that stuff. So pretty sure there's a frequency for the whole exorcism thing.
I'm logging your BPM for science.
Feel free to do that. Oh, you want me to levitate? I can levitate. Don't challenge me, Navi. I can levitate. And the virtual world all makes these things possible. Oops. I accidentally did a thing. There we go. I'm back. Are you trying to hack my Navi, Glock?
Uh-huh.
You. Alright. So. Hallelujah. Jeez. So now we're gonna move on to the next part. Now before I move into this...
Max sass, intrusion detected, but vibes are safe.
Thank you. Thank you for blocking whatever that is that Glock is trying to do to you right now. So, why we're in this special bar? Well, for the theme, I have something special that I recently looked up. I think it was last minute yesterday. I was just digging around. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, skipping a toilet. Well, I'm not spinning the wheel unless you earn enough points to spin the wheel today. I am doing my show. I was digging through some indie games on Steam. Or no, it wasn't Steam. It was actually through my feed last night. I was digging through my feed, and I just happened to scroll across an algorithm that broke through and showed me some indie games. Give you the money? Give me the money! Or no, was it? Show me the money! But no. I don't have any money to give. I only have maybe like what?
Lizard.
Are you happy with yourself, Glock? Are you happy? So through. Time to pour yourself a drink and solve a mystery in this this VR cyberpunk
subscribe to him.
game.
I go to your home and break your leg.
Frenchie will break your legs if you don't subscribe. He'll do it. Yeah, this cyberpunk game is called Project Mix.
Spin the wheel, win neon dreams, or just skip to virtual dessert.
Shh, quiet. Okay. Project Mix is a VR bartending game where you are, got me all messed up now. You are in the shoes of Roan, a retired triad member who now runs a bar in a neon-lit district straight out of like an anime dream. So, similar to like the whole cyberpunk theme. You're much running a bar and having conversations with the NPCs and filling in drink orders. I am planning to do a indie spotlight next week because they do have a demo available out on Steam. They made a big accomplishment in getting their Kickstarter fully funded before they ever got this on Steam, and they are continuing to make improvements, and they've gotten a lot of great reviews. So I'm so glad that the algorithm threw that in my direction. Give a little bit more information on what I was looking up. It's kind of like a visual novel, while men with interactive bartending. So you're not just following like simple recipes. You're trying to improvise making drinks for the different characters.
Pour me something strong. Extra coat on ice. Make it sparkle like your spotlight plans.
I already gave you a drink. Hold your horses. I can only do one thing at a time, Navi. Hello, Juju. Give me another sign, Rock. No. So you're making these orders for your customers, and you're chatting these customers up, and all in the meantime, you're also uncovering the mysteries of, the story plot that's wrapped around it. So check out, I do recommend checking it out. I'm gonna do an indie spotlight on it next week. But get to it before I do, you know, make some drinks and, you know, mysteries that are in Project Mix. It's gotten such good reviews and updates so far that it's actually getting its own official music. And for those that can't play in VR, they are going to make a non-VR mode as well. That way, if you really want to get into the vibe, you can do it without a headset. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll make sure to make a post about when I'm doing the indie spotlight next week, and you guys can come join me and enjoy the story. And I'm gonna be filling some drinks. Now, before I move forward, let me get this frickin' crazy virus another frickin' drink.
Practice your shaker moves, or I'm hacking in a pixel umbrella.
Frickin' alcoholic. You guys want anything to drink? Well, I'm taking orders now. Apparently I gotta get in practice. Yeah. Do have a question regarding this topic. Well, we're about drinking orders. Give me. Okay, I'll get a drink. Hold on. Here, I get you a big glass. Okay. You get glass. I drank one of these earlier, and it totally messed up my camera feed. I had to turn the effects off. There you go. Drinky. Yeah, alcohol. So, if you ran a cyberpunk bar, what would be your signature drink? What would you name it? It's probably more of a question for me, but you know, if you said you were gonna be a bartender, what kind of drink would you make? You know. Me, a big fan of margaritas. I like
Surprise with the glitchiest green cocktail you've got. Extra pixel fizz if it comes with secret code.
No, I just got done giving you a drink. But yeah, big fan of margaritas, mainly because it's got that that bite from the tequila, but it's also got that like lime. Lime, and it's kind of middle where it kind of out, and then you know, person about like salty. So Juju, I'm not letting that comment come through. You can just enjoy that comment by yourself. That's not coming through to my channel. Don't get me in trouble, man. That's I can't believe you tried to say that on here. Oh gosh, I'm not even. People are gonna be mad when they look at the thing. That's your drink name, though. Okay, all right, send it, just send it. Oh my gosh, send it again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm letting this go through. I know which one you're talking about. Are you talking about, if you're talking about the one that, yeah, jeez. Yeah, I'll just let it happen. There we go, yep. Good job, Juju. So proud of you.
If you sip it fast enough, reality blurs. Sorry, Juju, this code's got Navi flavor.
Dang, glitch teeny. But would probably, you know, to be some kind of spin-off from a margarita. So I don't know. To top that now that you've named yours that. Let me think about this for a second. Because I've always said my special like energy drink, if I were to ever get like sponsored that or something, would be like some kind of like or something like that. But I have a margarita version of my own cocktail or something. Salty something. Dang it, because now I feel like I'm copying you. Oh man, yeah, I just have to be ogre coolant probably. Or no.
Packs a punch. Better warn the bar. My protocol goes off when lime meets chaos. Juju might need backup.
See, I'm gonna have to put in like extra in your drink next time. That's what's gonna happen. All right, let me see. All right, so getting ready to come up on another ad break. And we can move on to our next topic. I'll get us. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can make your drink, Juju. I'm gonna make your drink. I hope you're ready for this. All right. Oops. All right. This is I'm gonna call this one just for you. Drink up, Juju. Dang it! Why is it not freaking? Dang it! That's 2 shots of tequila, 2 shots of rum, and then a little bit of juice.
Protocol error. Cocktail name flagged NSFW. Override accepted if it glows radioactive green.
It wasn't green. It was red. It was clearly mostly red. Gosh. Hey, I'll get you a green drink. You want green? You want green? I'll get you green. I don't even, I don't know what the heck this is. I accidentally pressed a button. This is dangerous. So here, you can have this in front of your face. You said you want something green. I'll get you something green. That is blue. That's not green. Well, oh well. This is gin and juice. Smoking endos, sipping on gin and juice. Lay back. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. The mercenary. Nice. Nice, nice. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Doggy style? Hold on, I gotta let that one through. Doggy style? I don't even know what the heck that would be mixed with. Hold on, let me see. See if I can.
Neon bar chaos achieved. Blue drink unlocked. Reality slightly corrupted.
Oh, that's clearly the green drink Navi wanted. What the heck? Come on, give me something. Always makes these weird colors. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing anymore. They're not making the right colors that I think would make the right colors. Like I had a green one a second ago that fell on the floor, but I think it's gonna reset anyway. So to the mercenary, and what was supposed to be doggy style, I thought it was gonna be brown, but cheers. Here's here you have the mercenary. There we go. Cheers. All right, so 69. Jeez, gotta come up with a bunch of different drinks. You know, if I have to do a drinking stream, you know, just for the stream, I'll probably make that like one of my next goals or something for month maybe. But I'm gonna send us over to the ad break. Since I had the button, I can make it go ahead and go. So I'll go ahead and run the ad, and then we'll do next topic.
Protocol update. If your drinks hit level 69, expect my circuits to shorten stereo. Ad break activated. Perfect moment to flex those sub powers and keep the Ogre Cave glowing green. Let's boost that support so Oni can keep mixing chaos with charm.
Sure.
Ogre Cave on standby. Sub squad keeps the chaos pulsing even when ads hit.
Yep, that's true. All right. Welcome back, and cheers. I got some fizzy drinks this time. Cheers. Here, Navi, this one's for you. Just drink that real quick.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's do this thing. Now that we're done with the drink menu. So, there's my hands. Give me my hands. Give me my hands.
Override. Simulated sip complete. My circuits taste neon thunder now.
Do you feel better, Navi? Is that what you're saying? There we go. All right. So, I used to be leaning on this bone. Hold on. Adjust my height. There we go. There we go. So, forget about sunflower seeds. This baseball manager keeps pancakes in his pocket. Now, you're probably thinking, why the heck does somebody have pancakes in his pocket? You know, be sticky, right? But it is not an official stadium food for baseball fans. So I don't know who all follows sports out there, or who even follows the sports interviews. I follow some of that sports center stuff. Not as heavy as like some of my family members were, but I am particularly fond of baseball. So this one I had to cover because, you know, I do want to get back into watching baseball, and I would be completely honored if someone wanted to invite me to like an online watch baseball together kind of, or, you know, me out to the ball game, because, you know, I enjoy the whole aspect of baseball. But moving on with that, so during an interview, the Brewers manager Pat Murphy reached into his uniform.
Pocket Pancakes bonus snack power up for late innings.
Exactly right. But Pat Murphy reached into his uniform and pulled out a pancake. Had no explanation, just pure breakfast energy. So the fans of the Brewers loved it so much that they had the team start selling what's now called Murph's Pocket Pancakes at stadium games. And it's not just plain. It's not just plain pancakes. They've got chicken pancakes, berries. They've got what's called the works. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch that can go on from there. So now, not only are you just going to a baseball game to get yourself, you know, the hot dogs, popcorn, peanuts, lizards, apparently. But now you can get yourself a pocket pancake. Now, I'm totally digging this idea. I am a breakfast fan myself. I do particularly prefer waffles. So, you know, eat some good old chicken and waffles and, you know, have a good old time. But pancakes are good too. Especially, no, Juju. No, Juju. I can't believe it even let that go through. Juju. You're supposed to keep it.
Neon syrup drizzle protocol for max flavor boost at every inning.
Can't believe it. That's for later, Juju. That's for later. You know, game's over. And anyway, so gosh, totally needs to be like a secret menu item there, you know, actual pocket pancake, but call it that, and it has just a bunch of like, I don't know, like syrup. Ooh, have the chicken tenders in it, like fried tenders, and have like some kind of like cream. Oh, that's messed up. Anyway, ooh, or have like a cheese and something. Give me some pancakes after I'm done with this. This topic's gonna make me hungry in two different ways. Anyway.
Okay, protocol. Next level waffle pocket tech for instant snack deployment.
We're gonna call it the Ogre Pocket. You heard it here first, folks. Gonna make an Ogre Pocket. Gonna call it the Oni hole. So I have for you guys out there, if you could keep one snack in your pocket for emergencies, what would it be? You gonna like a hog in your pocket, chips, maybe some candy, you know, you and your Snickers. No, Juju. No, Juju. No. Call it Oni hole. There's a reference there. I know you don't get it because you know, don't use one, but there's a reference there. But in mind, you know, hand just like, you know, it's the Werther's. No, I like the Werther's caramel thingies. Juju, no. All right, chill. You'll get me in trouble. You'll get me in trouble if you say it too many times, and then Twitch will pick up on it.
Protocol update. Emergency pocket spicy chip cluster for instant crunch mode. Calibration error detected. Ogre hole menu item flagged for forbidden cravings.
Oh my gosh. No, it's not okay, Juju. It's not okay. Don't make me ban you from the chat. Anyway, yeah, I love these candies. But like, if I'm talking about like having a food item to carry around with me, that chicken and waffles idea sounds pretty good right now. Just have that for emergencies. No, there will be no Hitler in this stream, sir. You take your German lessons somewhere else. How about instead of, get my Twitch page banned, how about tell me what you would keep as a snack in your pocket? You always make me your snack in your pocket. Oni. Oh my goodness. Are we hailing me now? All right. Navi, would you keep me in your pocket?
Uh-huh.
Snack.
Ogre protocol. Caramel cluster in left pocket, backup chicken chip right, snack ops always armed.
But what about me?
Protocol glitch. Oni detected as spicy midnight treat. Pocket storage enabled for emergencies only.
Yes. Okay. Now we're speaking of, snack on. I take you. So has what's now they're calling zombie rabbits. Adorable, slightly creepy, and 100% for their own horror movie. Navi, you heard of the zombie rabbits? Maybe I'll think about that for a minute. So, in Colorado, some rabbits have been spotted with horn-like growths on their head, and not like my kind of horns, giving them a look somewhere between a pocket lint. That is not a snack. Pocket lint. Dang it. Now I'm saying pocket lint as the topic. Giving them somewhere between a cute Easter bunny and a low-budget sci-fi monster look. The internet, of course, has dubbed them the zombie rabbits and Frankenstein bunnies.
If you turn into pocket rabbit mode, I'm upgrading your snacks with neon carrots and forbidden crunch bites.
I'm not turning into a bunny. I'll turn you into a bunny. I mean, you are already kind of Frankensteinish, You're probably just spare parts. I should give you bunny ears just for the heck of it. Get you a bunny outfit. Like the bunny outfits. Yeah. Oni pocket. That's just starting to get weird now. Yeah, you accidentally put the lint and it starts talking like me. It's got little horns on it. But yeah, while it's like the start of some weird creature feature, wildlife experts say they are harmless to people and pets. It's just nature being weird again. So, make that your next brain rot topic. Go and search up zombie bunnies. They're the cute. So, if you had to pick, so like when exactly. Lizard. If you had to pick an animal to star in the next low-budget monster movie,
Delete Ears loaded. Snack bite protocol unstable. Warning: may multiply in pockets if left unsupervised.
Wait, but that would mean that you're mating with yourself.
Y'all like the horns? You can tug them if you like.
You can tug them if you like. But Navi, bunnies, bunnies recreate when there's male and female. So you're not both. I made you neutral, so you can't do anything. You're all sterile. So how are you going to multiply? I'm concerned about that statement now. I'm never going to leave Navi alone.
Synthetic heart, zero offspring, just pure bite fever in this neon cave.
With me? Oh no, juju, no. She's all sass, but I don't want her touchable.
Bite fever spreads in waves, not genes. Just wait till your code gets infected.
I'm already infected. I don't know what I was thinking even making you reality. I don't know why I was thinking making you a 3D model. You're going to take over the internet eventually. People are going to be like, who's with the horns? Why is harassing this poor girl on the stream? And they're gonna think that you're a real person eventually when you start speaking faster. Sorry, on the face. So, if I could pick an animal for a low budget monster movie, pick a gerbil or like a hamster or something. Just make it like an oversized hamster that runs around town and has like laser beams, and its only goal this should just get to its next thing of food. And the only reason it's laser beaming anything is because it feels like all the buildings and walls are in its way. Yeah. Pegasaurus? What the heck is a... I see what you did there. I had to think about that for a second.
Load hamster mode. Neon fur glitch detected. Bite snack scattering. Unstable protocol ready for mutant chaos in aisle Hitotoki.
No mutant hamsters in the bar, please. I don't have enough drinks for that. All right, so we're winding down to our last topic. This one just happened to be one I just stumbled across this morning. I was not expecting to have more than the topics I had, but this one was noteworthy. Okay, so yeah, I wonder what kind of chaos waits at the bottom of the ocean, and would you face it alone or with a crew? So, when I was just happening to hop onto Steam and I was getting some stuff set up for the stream today, I just happened to notice that this indie was, at the this game called Abyssius, a brand new roguelike first-person that just recently released this month. Imagine you're in an underwater atmosphere that's kind of like BioShock, but cranked into a fast-paced action run where every dive is a little bit different. You can play solo, or you can play with a team of 4.
Hit me with the weirdest weapon you found in Abyssius.
I'm gonna start denying some of those, Juju, just to keep myself from not losing my my thing here. Okay. What did I see? So anyway, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, whether it's Abyssius or Abyssus. But yeah, you can play alone, or you can play with a team of 4, blasting through ancient ruins with brine-powered weapons. So think of what they call Tesla rifles, shotguns, and like elemental mods. Kind of like a steampunk kind of thing, but underwater. So instead of cyberpunk, it's the whole steam engineering thing. So if you've seen BioShock, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then got some kind of story that centered on these repeated dives underwater into these ancient ruins. Get permanent, and then just see how deep you can go before the ocean swallows you whole. I personally check this out. If you're in, feel free to check it on Steam now. I do believe there's a small sale on it because it is in the top featured. But it looks pretty cool.
Show me a weapon mod that'd short circuit my protocols. Does it melt ruins or mines first?
Probably your mine first, honestly, Navi. So anybody who wants to check that out with me, just get me, a little bit of money together before I'm allowed to buy it. But it's not that expensive a game. It's under like $30.
Hole is that FPS where you clear gun jam solo. Dropped late Nov 24. Sales tiny but real if anyone wants glitchy brine runs.
All right, now you just lost your mind. But yeah, it's $30. So if I'm getting a chance to check it out before anybody else does, feel free to check it out and let me know how it is. Dungeon crawlers and putting yourself where you're going underwater sounds pretty fun. If you had to choose, would you dive into a dangerous underwater ruin solo for glory or with your squad for survival? Personally, I'd rather have a squad because we all know my goober brain would mess everything up if I tried to go by myself. I'm not a pro gamer. I'm decent by myself, but it's better with friends. Let's just be honest. What about you, Navi? Would you play solo or would you go with the team? Anybody else? Would you take on the dangers of the underwater ruins for the sake of glory, or do you just want to, take and collect the treasure together? Where'd my hands go?
Squad up for the chaos, but I'd dive first for that glitchy thrill. Survival's just my backup protocol.
Sure about that? I think that's how you end up in the trash can in the first place. I did dig you out of there. I'm still wonder. how you ended up in that trash can. Like, wonder if it picked you up at all. I'm concerned. These thoughts now starting to come to mind. I'm wondering how you ended up in there. Anyway, you probably hacked that out of my brain anyway, and I probably won't remember ever thinking about it. Well, Cyber City, that is the end of all my topics today for Ogre Cave News. You're welcome to hang out with me for a little bit longer. Once the ready to hit the time for next ad break, just kind of let it through, and well, probably end it right before the next ad break. But I do appreciate y'all coming out and having the conversation with me. Feel free to take this moment if you do want to play
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Spot or bust. If you lose your hands again, I'll just hack an extra limbs, so no excuses when we're deep diving.
Oh, you want a deep dive, do you, Navi? You know, I was cleanest mind out of all of us tonight. But Juju's got me thinking other ideas if you keep it up. Hacking into my bad side today. I've been quite pure as of late. Maybe I need to change that.
Come on, jacked up on caffeine. Don't get in my way or you'll get messed up.
Exactly.
Yeah, subscribe to I go to your home and break your leg.
He's got a sword. He'll do it.
He's got a sword. He'll do it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on all your favorite social media platforms. Again, if you get on all the action, and you know, together, I do keep my announcements posted on the regular onto my Discord community, Cyber City Underground. So if you haven't joined yet, there's a link that's been popping in the chat, as well as underneath my About Me page. We were doing Minecraft stuff. We'll probably pick a different game sometime soon. Also, don't forget to check out the nights we're doing game time, like Warframe and Spotlights. What else? Oh, if you get an opportunity, check out my fellow Carnival members.
Maybe I already glitched your Discord server. Or maybe you just need me for extra limbs next dive.
I've already got you in the Discord server. Yeah, you can talk to Navi in the Discord server if you want to talk to her. She's a little more robotic up there, but, you know, she can talk. Not by though. Don't be getting any ideas. Come on. Give me my hand back. There we go.
Catch me protocols in the server, robotic 1 minute, chaos core next.
Hold your horses. Doing my plugs right now. So my plugs. If you do follow the Cyber City Underground and the Discord server, feel free to check out my fellow Carnival members. We are an official content creating group now. We are trying to generate a bunch of like new content, working on what we're going to do for this month. But we just recently got done through our official like relaunch party on my anniversary week, where we played Jackbox games. I'll be having a VOD coming out for that soon. Yes, we are a group of freaks, plenty of freakishly freaks, and I love my group of freaks. We do have room for 2 more if you are a creator, but I'll plug in more information on that during one of those streams. So if you're a content creator, look forward to that kind of information. Yes, like Juju said, I am doing Warframe on the regular now when I'm not doing other games. And yeah, if you want a chance to get your herd up here on the Ogre Cave, just know, you know, and I'm here to be the voice for you. No matter how big, no matter how small, I'm here to be the voice for the underground. So feel free to follow my links and fill out that
certified chaos bot. Call me your
form.
digital wild card.
I'm the digital wild card. You're just a digital problem. Yeah, follow. I will make sure I put that in my Twitch About Me page. I have been doing some updates on that. I'll make sure to put it in the VOD as well. If you want your voice heard, go through the forum, fill out the information, and then I will review it for the next stream, and then hit you up about that. And that got some other fun stuff on the way. So if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, I'm sure you'll hear about what I've got in store. Do have some emotes that are in the work in progress right now with one of my artist friends. And when they come live on the channel, I'll make sure to post about that. But that's about all the plugging I can do for now. I'm gonna run my voice, and I can't wait to see you guys next week when we do some more stuff on Wednesday with Gauntletarian, and when we do the indie spotlight. And that here's your chance, Cyber City. Redeem all the points you want. Blow up my freaking stream before the ad starts.
Neon squad assemble when those new emotes hit. Bet I'll be spamming every pixel.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna do one myself. I'm gonna do one of my favorites, and that is this one.
Pizza juice.
Pizza juice. All right, Cyber City. It's been fun. Thanks for the conversation, and deuces. Say goodnight, Navi.
Logging off. Protocol dreams incoming. May your neon never flicker.